Fox Medical. Sponsored locally by Regents Blue Shield.
Well, a new survey shows a nationwide chemotherapy drug shortage may be easing just slightly. Last month's poll by the National Comprehensive Cancer Network shows most cancer centers in the U.S. are still experiencing shortages in key cancer-fighting drugs. Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin joins us live this morning to talk about this. Good morning, Beth.
And good morning to you, Erin.
So let's get right into this. Where do things stand right now?
So right now there is a pretty major shortage of about 15 key cancer-fighting drugs that are often used in chemotherapy, and these are core medications that patients rely on, affecting anywhere from 10 to 20% of cancer patients receive these types of medications at some point during their treatment. So we're talking about pretty much mainstay chemotherapy medications and other cancer medications running in quite short supply right now.
Right. So it sounds like these are generic drugs that are commonly used to treat cancer, right?
Exactly. So we're talking about the key ones are these platinum-based drugs, and two of them are carboplatin and cisplatin. They're used to treat everything from breast cancer, gynecological cancers, testicular cancers, head and neck cancers, lots of different types of cancers they're used in. Also methotrexate, which is a common drug that's often used in cancer treatment. And the centers are saying that they are, having a hard time. 86% of the centers who were polled last month from this Comprehensive Cancer Network saying they have at least one medication that they're really running low on of the medications, some running low on multiple medications. And so it is affecting day-to-day cancer care in the terms of, they're kind of stretched in trying to find these drugs for their patients. Erin?
So it's affecting their day-to-day for these cancer patients. Are they able to get the treatments they need, or some people not getting it?
So the cancer centers who were polled as part of this survey say they are making do with what they have. They are not at the point where they are denying patients care because they don't have the medication, but they're having to do a lot of sort of, swimming below the surface to try to, make sure that they're able to stretch every bit of their supply that they can get. And this is also affecting, Erin, clinical trials, research trials that use these types of medication. The researchers are trying to figure out, look, if we can't get, a steady supply of this, can the trial move forward? That's really critical too, because patients, often rely on these clinical trials to get access to the latest treatment options, experimental options that may provide some help or some hope for them. And so, those are being affected too. So this is much bigger than just day-to-day patient care. It's also affecting research and moving the science forward on cancer.
Look, this has got to be scary. Cancer is scary already, and to have this with the patients thinking, how long could this shortage last for them?
So we don't really know. It's been a rough year. It's been several years on and off of different shortages of different drugs, and it's not just cancer drugs, it's drugs across the board, but there are these supply line manufacturing issues, supply chain issues. We're being told that we are seeing a little bit of easing in some of the key drugs, like the cisplatin is becoming more available. The FDA is working with other countries to see if maybe they can import some of these medications while we try to work out the supply chain issues, but not going to get better really anytime soon, although, cancer centers say, we're trying to make do with what we've got. Erin?
Well, Beth Galvin, Fox's medical team, thanks for keeping us up to speed on this important topic this morning. Have a good day.
Thanks for having me. You too.
All right.